This FM 104.3. Good to meet Take.
Owie no kai owie de hye mekra no so owie no sade to aso say aban no chiche sikene de na kwhwa Jubilee House presidential staffers egu onko 1000 enya no kra chairman. It is never true, it's false, it is complete falsehood, a lie. There are no 1000 presidential staffers at the Jubilee House. Chairman, many of the NTA sometimes well ebien na oka no yankasa so yeka ho hwe I have a letter.
What's that, Professor Jokumusro?
Yeah, so yeka ho yeah, so ye wa ba mi yeka ho chairman. This is a letter dated 30th July 2010. This is supposed to be
30th July 2010. And no,
this is supposed to be a submission of annual report to Parliament on presidential office staff.
2010. When 22? Why are you telling me about it? This
is 22nd March 2018. There's 2021. There's every year the President of the Republic.
Oh my penny.
At the letter way, echo Parliament. Ofa letter way a chere nipe bia oye adwuma e the office of the President. Ne fapem ne bobre adwuma oye baby ofree ni din ene ne title. Na ye assume say obi oye adwuma o bank bia e banker. Enti obi kofi no e cleaner no oye adwuma bank bia. Na ne yere e friend banker. That is the challenge we are having with the presidential staff atten. Not everybody that works at the office of the President is a presidential staffer. Ofa Embrana is setting up the office of the President and the staffing. Your category of staff are from presidential staffers. Your technical people, your executive assistants, your presidential aides, any idea. Now, remember quick statistics be. Chairman, as of 2016, Oman John Dramani Mahama, the last human resource on your Juma. Now our ministers of state 6. Ministers of state, you find the ministers of state at the office of the President. Now our 6. Now our presidential staff is 61. Presidential staff is 61. Other political appointees 118. Other political appointees 118. And this is where the difference comes in. Chairman, when you receive your appointment letter, you are with designation as presidential staffer no is indicated on it, and Wajuma clearly spelled out in the laws that sort of sets up the office of the President. Now for a president, at the focal area be a specific job description be a day amount. Enti obia oye Juma or office of the President be oye IT on your presidential staffer.
No day.
Or your IT support at the office of the President. On your presidential staffer. The actual presidential staffers are not paying Oman Penny John Dramani Mahama war AS 61. Now 2021 report na mikra Nana Danko Akufo-Addo. Office of the President, Ministers of State at the Presidency a year 1. 2016 no more year 6. Nana Danko Akufo-Addo a year 1. Presidential staffers 2016 a year 61. Nana Danko Akufo-Addo a year 44.
20,000 there.
A year 44. Other political appointees 292. Now in this other political appointees, the NEIP CEO, Maslok CEO, NIA CEO, Scholarship Secretariat CEO, the Communications Officer, and I say be 1 or 2 appointees.
Are you saying some more presidential staff?
Your presidential staff.
Presidential appointees.
Appointees.
Into where then?
Me a presidential staffer.
Okay. Into 44 no.
Into 45. So we 2022. I remember 2022. They 45. Into be a director of communications at NEIP. Onono be appear on this list. He will appear on this list.
As
this
what?
List. But just say.
As what?
As a communications person. Office of the President. But he doesn't work at the Jubilee House and he's not a presidential staffer. He will be at NEIP. Be a scholarship secretary at PRO no. Or as communications person and a PRO person, but our scholarship secretariat. And the reason is because these offices are offices under office of the President. They are offices under office of the President. Now we are. There is another category of staff. You're from public sector employees. Public sector employees. Some public sector employees in 2016 under former President Mahama. Now we are 712. 712.
Public sector for
public sector employees 712.
Omono chess the public servants.
Tamana President Kufuor Castle no. na am ho as party boy national service near there no chairman ye we bi mu a me koto omo castle during President Kufuor's time ukọ Jubilee as na omo da so ho or your accountant or your stenographer or your gardener or your secretary, they are still there. They are not controlled by the politicians. Neither are they controlled by political appointments. So there are people today at the office of the president who were there during Kufuor's time, were there during Mills' time, were there during Mohammed's time, and they are still there. They are pure politicians. Your friend is saying public sector workers. And I'll give you a quick breakdown. We share list in one. We say there were several divisions. And see chief director bi wo ho, administrative class under Atamils 15, personnel, executive, clerical class, senior assistant computer programmers, secretarial staff, supply and material management class, protocol unit, records class, investigators, internal audit unit, household staff, department of gardens, Ghana Health Service, controller and accountant general, audit service, Ghana National Fire Service, public works department, postal staff. All these employees, chairman, they are not politicians, they are not political appointees, they are not determined by the president and his government. Pure civil servants. Omo 712 under John Mahama. And Nana Adedankwa Akufo-Addo. Omo 658. So we had 6 ministers of state at the office of the president in 2016. We have 1 at the moment. We had 61 presidential staffers in 2016. We have 44 under Nana Adedankwa Akufo-Addo.
Eti upa chairman says me patch 1 minute. Say Nana Adedankwa Akufo-Addo di man panyin wie na so kwa.
Na ba wumi aba.
Ona oka. Ona menkan ona oka. But Nana Adedankwa di na ne man panyin wie a.
Na to ba wumi aba.
Sa enkrofo 6-5 hwan okay.
Omo ida ho.
Omo da so ewo presidency.
So okwa retirement na civil service. And our controller accountant general we post to be aba. Now we share divisions.
Obi the Bibiaba say Bifi Parks and Gardens audit service.
Audit service.
How true is that?
Yes, it's all here. In fact, their names are even here.
Well, let's leave them out since according to the report. Ain't na we yenya sa clarity we. Yenya sancheche. Ena mo abem.
Emi so emi wonwa. Enti na me
say. Enti chese mo no muni abem ana se mo abem.
Enti na me say minta kando all your ranking member twa sa ntro no me yam. Because only this report it goes to parliament.
And that's what him say so mo nya ho hwe. Na se mo nya ho hwe.
Oh, say so say you fine.
Oh, me do no oya anumumu a. Die.
Anti we no me anumum.
Eya.
Da bi nya ya mo ya anumum. Prof Machi Akwaba.
Yeah.
Afisha pa.
Afi comment me hu afi ni.
Enkwani ahwanden.
Na betiase.
Obese Kwame, when you take the politics out, where you be onim Sadi pa, I'll say many of the people Miracles is talking about, some of them have been there since the Rawlings era. They only exit when they go on retirement or are transferred to other areas. But let Miracles also explain properly. Public service is different from civil service. He seems to be mixing them.
No, I said public, for example, for public servants now, offer less than me civil service be post be, controller and accountant general be post be, parks and gardens be post be. In fact, Ghana Health Service cry post be. In Tayo Muna no civil servants, but they are all public servants. They are not politicians.
Why did it take you so long?
Someone I don't know put me on the spot.
Oh no, what can I say so?
Oh, say be okay.
Because say it's like an afterthought.
Oh, say a fact so
yeah, but
it's not me for 2010 yen buy say be remember you say what it.
Yeah, but what it no be so when you be cram or bow say if you Rollins here obi or ha Rollins abresunya no e bia this year no be retirement.
Oh yeah.
80 why would it take you so long? But somebody sends me or say back to the agenda 111. Tell Miracles, I returned from the northern part of Ghana, Savannah, northeast, and northern last week. None of the 111 has gone above lintel level. How about that?
It all depends on when the project started. Like I said, it depends on the time at district and ideas as a buyer project started. So if he's able to tell us when it started, then we'll know.
Enti sesi ayeka say based on your work and say nipa hen na ejuma e wo Jubilee.
Enti nipa e wo Jubilee House. Tama yen ba be mu na 897. Out of 897 na 712 na public servants no.
Enti 712 be your way from.
Sisi ano nipa e wo Jubilee House 995 out of which 658 public servants 658. Into political appointees are office of the president 337.
This FM 104.3 good to meet